Welcome to BamBam.
BamBam-O-Rama. BamBam-O-Rama. BamBam-O-Rama.
Welcome to another BamBam-O-Rama podcast. My name is Adrian Estrada,
My name's Jeff.
and we are your host for the next some odd minutes.
Yeah.
We appreciate you joining us today. We've got some very, very important news to talk about.
Yes.
Jackson has quit farting as much, and it's been very nice.
That's not true. I've been farting more in the past few days.
This is an intervention.
Now, I want to say Happy New Year to everyone who watches and listens. I know New Year's was technically a week ago, but it's better late than never. And I appreciate you being with us for almost a year. I think we kicked this off last February, somewhere around there.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think it's safe to say we could even call this season 2 if we wanted to.
What can we expect out of 2024? Not for us. Make some predictions. Let's call it the Nostra-notus episode.
So, the predictions are 2024 for the world, for the Earth.
Yeah.
Predictions, not BamBam-O-Rama, not me, not
Yeah.
you. The world. Comedy's gonna get to be a lot more comfortable, and we're gonna get to say some things that we felt like we weren't allowed to say for the past 8 years.
What would you like to say that you haven't been allowed to say in the past 8 years?
I mean, there's nothing really that I haven't been allowed to say that I want to say.
I mean, I'm a little interested because you said that.
No, you know what I mean? Like, it does feel like people were not allowed, not necessarily to say certain things, but to make jokes. Like, I made a joke and now so-and-so's pissed off and they're trying to cancel me. I feel like cancel culture is going to start subsiding. It already seems like it started subsiding during 2023.
Mhm.
I think it's going to start subsiding even more. Is subsiding the right word? Am I using that correctly? I think cancel culture is just kind of like done. Like, we're done. I'm done being pissed off at people. I think the only people that really need to be canceled are
Mostly the people canceling people.
well, that. And I mean, people who take place in, and I hate to say it, it's a word that we're not really allowed to say on YouTube. And that's one of the places we put this. But, the 4-letter R word, people who do that should definitely be canceled.
4-letter R word?
Yeah. It's where you.
Is it? I'm going to cut right there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I think other than that, I do think we're going to see cancel culture kind of go away. That's one of my predictions.
In light of the Cat Williams thing,
Right.
I do want to predict that the Epstein list / papers really is what they were.
Yeah.
Not only does it not just expose what people thought was 150 people, I really think that cancel culture is going to come to its head because it's going to come down to like a lot of people that perpetuated and perverted like all these things. They were actually
People canceling people, or
Yeah,
people that
it's
are
like
beloved.
that. It's like those stories you hear about. Like, I can't remember, but there's always like a politician that's trying to cancel some sort of gay thing, and it's always like politician busted in gay circle.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
I mean, it's easy to do that when you look at the governor we have in Texas or the governor they have in Florida. They're trying to cancel everything that's gay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like most of the time people are so sought after hurting people for their flaws.
Yeah.
Instead of just trying to help, get each other through this stuff,
Yeah.
like cancel culture did and does. They're probably a lot more like those people, and really cancel culture is Hollywood. I mean,
It has been a lot of Hollywood and
in media, right? Which is Hollywood or whatever,
Yeah. I can see that.
I know I bitch about how everybody's, trying to report news nowadays, and that's part of the problem, but also part of the problem is obviously the opposite,
It
which is
reminds me,
that.
coming to you live right now from BamBam-O-Rama, we have breaking news.
This just in. Fuck you, Jackson.
Me? Oh,
No,
fuck me, or you're going to
No,
me?
like back to you.
Oh, back to me. So the weather is cold right now.
Weather outside is fucking cold.
Is it my turn for the next prediction?
We can just keep going over.
I don't know. This is more of a want than a prediction, but I think it'd be really cool. A new Tenacious D album.
Isn't that already like announced?
Has that been announced?
I believe so.
Okay.
I mean, I might just be making that up. Hold on.
This is me predicting it. Something that has already happened that I did not read about. Maybe. I'm good at that kind of thing.
They're on tours. What's going on?
Yeah, I knew they were
That's
going
in
on
their
tour.
Hefty news.
So that probably means there won't be a new Tenacious D album. I was just hoping that someone
In 2022, they teased one.
Oh.
Okay.
So
So I'm
just
not that crazy, but I'm still crazy.
I was just hoping that someone in the musical comedy world was going to drop something new. Maybe Rhett and Link will. Or now that Anthony Padilla and Ian Hitchcock are back together,
Do they do music?
they've done 3 albums worth of music. I think they've actually released 3 albums back in the day. So I don't know. Maybe one of those 2 duos would do something. Maybe BamBam-O-Rama will make a comedy album.
No. Yeah.
A new Weird Al album?
I really hope that man has the resurrection of a lifetime. Like, I hope that we see a Weird Al, whether it is this year or maybe he does a rounded off number 2025 type thing, or even 2030. I would have hoped 2020, but we all know what happened then.
Does he have like ED?
No, he's dead.
Oh.
The Weird Al that you see on media is an imposter. I'm here to Cat Williams the fuck out of this. Weird Al is not really him. Nobody is Weird Al. Weird Al's not even close to knowing what Weird Al is.
So we could have
I've just exposed him.
We could have he could
Calling you out, Weird.
Okay. No, I'm with you though. I think I would love to see a new comedy album. That's really and not stand-up comedy, a new musical comedy album from someone known. I think that'd be good.
It would be fantastic to see Weird Al. I would just like to see a Weird Al like back in the MTV days where he is in the spotlight, where we've got 5 fresh music videos right now that we can all watch, enjoy, and it's whether it's some Taylor Swift and some I don't know who else is out there now. Dua Lipa.
There's always
Billie Eilish stuff.
There's always my future ex-girlfriend, Megan Thee Stallion.
He could do some Stallion. He would do her right in front of you.
Oh.
He could do because this imposter Weird Al is out there.
Yeah.
And he's poisoning our children.
Can we make it a point to come up with like an actual really far out there? Oh wait, no, that's already been done. But a really far out there conspiracy, but that's the birds are fake guy. Do you have any
ED? No.
Do you have any I know we did our predictions. Do you have any goals for yourself or BamBam-O-Rama for the new year?
Yeah, I'm almost down to the waistline that I've always dreamed of.
Do you mind sharing what it is?
Just comfortable in my own skin.
I feel that. Okay, that's actually a really good one.
I don't do like the New Year resolution in general. We kind of talked about that.
Yeah. I don't do resolutions, but I do goals, which I think are technically, arguably, I'm trying to use that, not use technically incorrectly anymore, even though that's how everybody uses it.
Technically, that's not true.
But I do goals for the new year, which I think are really the same thing. You're just wording it differently, right?
Yeah, if you're doing that, I think so. Yeah. It's kind of like the reason why I don't really do Thanksgiving and Christmas, all that. Like, it's lost the meaning. This whole song and dance about continue to do it because it's got meaning. Well, no, it's not.
It can have meaning to you, Adrian.
Yeah, that's fine. Why do I have to keep doing this song and dance about it?
Yeah,
I have these little things, that I tell myself, all the time. I don't. It's not New Year's that reminds me to do that.
Honestly, I think that's a fair point. I know, like, to go along with that, back when I was, how old am I now? I'm 38 years old. So when I was 29, coming on to 30, I know, right? Coming on to 30, I had a goal to lose weight, and I ordered a workout DVD from Beachbody at the beginning of October. Whereas, like, most of the time people are like, I'm gonna order this, and then it's going on the shelf till New Year, right? And then I'd like to take it a few steps further. Like I didn't even wait till like I got it on a Tuesday, and again, people who were like, I'm gonna do this. The calendar says start on Monday. I'm starting on Monday. I was like, no, I got it today. I'm starting it today. Like I don't
all
care.
those extra days you give yourself to do that is just excuses.
Yeah, it is excuses. And I mean, and I'm not trying to hate on people who do New Year's because I always do New Year's goals, but I also am willing to change my goals anytime I want to. I'm also willing to put a goal down like at any point in time. It shouldn't matter what the calendar says. But on that, I do.
Especially because everybody always says, well, I didn't even last till March.
Yeah.
Shit like that. So it's even more so of like, I don't want to participate in this.
Well, I mean, it is obnoxious to me too. And I'm sorry to hate on some people. But when people are like, yeah, I didn't last till March, I guess I'll wait till next year.
Is that hating on people though?
I don't know. I'm just not trying to.
I don't think that's hating on people.
But I mean, yeah,
I don't
like,
think it's hating on people to say that these are the things I've seen
yeah,
and I don't want to go in that direction.
that's fair.
That's not hating on someone.
So
That's
I mean,
saying that you are right there. There's nothing wrong with you doing what you're doing. It's not for me.
right.
If people take that as hating on them, then they've got something going on up here that I can't fix.
So let me say this. It annoys me when people are like, oh, I didn't even make it till March. I guess I'll wait till next year. I mean, if that goal is important to you, then, oh, well, you fucked up before March. Find a way to get back on track. Like, that's really, if it's important.
What's the way to get back on track for a goal?
Let's give me the parameters of the goal. What's the goal?
Let's just say, aside from weight loss is too easy. What's another New Year's resolution people make?
Quit smoking.
Have you ever quit smoking?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you quit smoking? How did you quit smoking?
How did I quit smoking?
Because I know our stories are very different.
Honestly, it's really weird how I quit smoking because I kind of quit smoking at one point because I had a lot of shit going on and I didn't smoke for like 3 days
Oh.
because I was like, I was just too overwhelmed with everything. I didn't go out. Like I didn't. And then I will admit during COVID, I picked it back up, but I picked it back up to a point to where I was only like smoking 2 or 3 cigarettes a day. And then I was like, so after like almost a year that I was like, the fuck am I doing? I don't really have that much of an addiction to this if it's only 2 or 3 a day. Unless I went to a bar. I won't lie. If I went to a bar, it was a full pack. But yeah, I was like, I guess I can probably just stop. And then I did.
Because you didn't quit smoking the same way I quit smoking. I think that you're insulting me.
That is so obnoxious.
But isn't that the same kind of
No,
mentality?
yeah, it
right?
is. Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, it sounds pretty cold turkey, but yeah, I just cold turkeyed myself.
Yeah.
With that little, I guess you say a 3-day stave off or whatever.
Yeah, I kind of cold turkey. It just wasn't intentional.
Sure.
Because I had shit I was dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was tough. I don't want to get into that.
Yeah. I had originally quit for the sake of singing when I was still pursuing.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah. So I was probably 23-ish, maybe. It's been a while since and when I was still drinking plenty of times, you've given me cigarettes several times.
Yeah.
I don't know, but maybe I don't think I smoked worth, 2 packs worth of bumming off of you that I can think of, but maybe so.
No, I don't think so.
At that point, it's whatever. But
honestly, I think the whole
few and
time
far
we've known each
between.
other, I don't think you've even bummed a pack off of me. I would be surprised if you did.
But yeah, I mean, throughout the years, and it's always been the same of outcome. Have that nasty taste in my mouth the day after. I'm like, oh, I felt that was one of the problems with my drinking is I didn't get hangovers, so I could and the next day, la 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 la, But a fucking cigarette night, I'd feel miserable the next day, which is insanely ridiculous that you can just cold turkey that, but whatever.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I mean, I think the second time for me, it wasn't a full cold turkey. Like I said, I picked it back up, but it was so minuscule that I could cold turkey it. But I think I kind of like weaned myself off, even though I started on the wean.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and I did have like a 1-year stint of picking them back up, like dip. So over all in all, for the most of my life, I've been a non-nicotine person. But
I mean, I like nicotine. I just don't like the delivery devices. Chew and dip taste gross to me. And actually, now that I haven't had cigarettes in over a year, I know it's over a year. I just don't know what day it was. I do want, if you don't mind, real quick. I know we're about to cut out. I would like, even though you don't play the New Year's game for BamBam-O-Rama. Could we set some kind of goal for BamBam-O-Rama that we want to try to see come to conclusion sometime around December next year?
and I would like not to participate. I don't know what you would want to try to set
Well, I
up
mean, because
there.
people do make essentially we've started a
yeah,
business. People make business goals for the fiscal year. We don't officially have a fiscal year yet.
So but talk to me. Keep going.
I'm thinking and for me, it might be far fetched to say I want to see our channel get monetized. I would like that to happen, but maybe we've gotten to at the point of this video we're at 89 followers, right? I'd like to not only double that, I'd like to see 400 followers by the end of December. I think we could do that. Is that fair?
Yeah, let's do birthday check-ins.
All right.
So roughly in my birthday time frame on the podcast in March, we'll talk about this again, and sometime whenever your birthday.
Whenever, but I share my birthday with the greatest president to ever
Not be elected yet.
No, he was
Kyle Ward. Kyle Rigby Ward.
And
our future president.
And Donald Trump. I don't really think Donald Trump's the greatest president. I'd like that to be on record. But I do share a birthday with him. No, thank y'all for watching. A couple things that are coming up. We have made it a personal goal, and hopefully we'll try to keep it even though we've missed 1 week. We're trying to put a new second video out, it being either a sketch or a unscripted.
But yeah, we're just trying to keep up with something new each week. We're still a little screwy on the days, so sorry about that. Speaking of Rampage, we've got the Bad Blood. It was 2 names.
Last night was Killer Instinct.
We've got the Rampage Killer Instinct / Bad Blood event from Lubbock, Texas that happened on January 6th.
Yep.
That's in edit. So look forward to seeing that one a little bit sooner than the last one took. Some music videos with 2 originally local artists. That should be
we lost him.
Rocking and rolling. So at that rate, we've lost Jackson's camera. We thank you guys so much. We're getting better. Thank you for putting up with the parts that aren't as good. And thank you for believing in us.
These 2 cameras are going to look amazing, by the way.
It's going to look great.
Love y'all.